Welcome to another episode of Truck Camper Cooking. In today's video, I'm posted up on the Southern California coast at one of my favorite spots, overlooking the ocean. I'm going to make a simple dinner here in the camper. I have maybe 30-40 minutes till sundown. I'm going to capture the sunset, enjoy a meal in the camper, and share it with you guys. I really appreciate you being here and following along with the journey. So let's get right into this dinner. First off, I have this little rice cooker hooked up to my Renogy inverter. That's all powered by my 200 amp hours of battery underneath my bed. I'm going to portion out some rice and get the rice going, and then we can get on to some meat and veggies. So the rice is started. I'm gonna get out my butane stove and we can cook up some meat and veggies. I have some venison sausage and I love venison, so I think this will be a fun meal. I'm gonna put a little bit of a Asian twist on it with some soy sauce and brown sugar, some sriracha. I have some broccoli and carrot to go with it, and a little bit of bacon to put on top. I'm pretty excited for this dinner. It's been a long day in the sun, so I'm excited to have a nice full meal. So this is my portable butane stove. It is a nice low profile single burner stove. I really enjoy it. I am going to make a stove comparison video here soon for one of my brew and review series videos. I mainly want to talk about butane versus propane. You know, I have a portable stove, a folding stove, and then I often use the jet boil for coffee. I really enjoy the simple fashion of the butane stoves over a traditional 2-burner propane stove. So stay tuned for that video. I need to work on it here soon. I'm pretty excited to go in depth in a review of my stove setup. If you guys do have any questions on certain gear that I use, I am happy to make a dedicated video to that. Just let me know down in the comments and I'll be happy to make it. I am going to have to keep an eye on the time here. The rice, I hope, can finish in time. I'm actually parked at a spot where you're not supposed to be parked much past sunset. The sun just went down, so hopefully this can all wrap up here soon and enjoy the nice meal and head out. Alright, the rice is just about done. There is a little bit of extra water in it, but I do think it is almost cooked. I'm going to get this all plated up, show you guys the finished product, enjoy a nice meal. The sun is pretty much down, but I'm enjoying this last little bit of day before I have to head out of here. Last but not least, to the pan, I'm going to add the bacon to warm it up. I already cooked this morning. It is a nice Saturday here in Southern California. I enjoyed a slow morning off camera making some bacon, and I have some leftover, so I'm going to toss this into the pan and we can get all of this plated up. One thing important that I'm almost forgetting to add is the sauce. So I'm going to add some soy sauce and brown sugar just to give this a little bit of saltiness and sweetness. I find that soy sauce and brown sugar make a really good combination, especially for Asian type dish with rice. Alright, so I'll let the sauce incorporate a little bit, get all mixed in with the veggies and sausage. Alright, so since I am basically out of daylight, I'm going to cut the rice cooker short. I think the rice is cooked enough. Get that plated up, plate up the meat and veggies, and dig in. Always have to get the drips from the pan. Only thing left is to add some hot sauce. My preference is sriracha for a dish like this. And that is it. A nice home-cooked meal in the truck camper overlooking the coast with a nice sunset. The sun is down now. I'm going to enjoy this food real quick and get out of this spot, as I'm sure somebody could come knocking and tell me to leave. That is a really nice combo. Funny enough, the sausage is actually a jalapeno cheese. So a bit questionable mixing it with soy sauce and brown sugar, but honestly it works out pretty good. The rice turned out pretty well. It's actually a pretty nice convenience having the small electric rice cooker to use in the camper. Rice is always something that is a little bit finicky to me, and having more of a foolproof method to whip up some quick rice is nice. It honestly does not draw that much power, and having the battery and inverter setup that I have is pretty straightforward to use. Alright guys, with this I'm going to end the video here. I had a really enjoyable time sitting here on the coast overlooking the ocean, making some good food in the camper. I wanted to say a big thank you for hanging around to the end of this. If you do like this content, please consider subscribing. If you have any suggestions of meals that you'd like me to make, leave it down in the comments. I'd be happy to take a look and consider making it in a video. I think that would be pretty fun. So thanks again for being here, and I'll catch you in the next one.